Have you ever heard of a Pishtaco? No, not a fish taco. I'm sure there are plenty of horror stories about those too. But today we're focusing on the Pishtaco, native to Peru and specifically the Andes mountain range. So what exactly is this strange named creature? A Pishtako is known to be an evil monster-like human figure who seeks out unsuspecting victims to feed on their fat reserves. Similar to vampires in the fact that they feed on humans, Pishtakos are more akin to parasites and will ignore the blood of their victim, focusing solely on the fat that they possess an insatiable craving for. Their name is derived from the local Quechua language word Pishtay, which means to behead, cut the throat, or cut into slices. As you can tell from the description, they're not to be taken lightly, and are a seriously imposing creature for those that believe in their existence. The legend of the Pishtaco is thought to date back to the Spanish conquest of South America, roughly 500 years ago. While the creature is known for its trademark liposuction-like techniques, it has the capacity to do more than mindlessly kill and feed. Appearing like an average human at first glance, you may even be able to converse normally with the creature before you step too close within its reach. The Pishtaco normally strikes at first opportunity, only revealing its true form when it's fully confident that its victim is unaware. While striking and feeding, the Pishtaco rolls its eyes into the back of its head like a great white when it's going in for the kill. Simultaneously, it releases its tongue, an incredibly long and lamprey-like sucking appendage that they use to feed. Once attached to your skin, the appendage will rip and tear at your skin, burrowing until it reaches the precious fat reserves. From there, it will absorb your fat at incredible speeds, leaving only the husk of a once able-bodied human being in its wake. It's believed that after feeding, the Pishtacos gain an enormous amount of strength, making them nearly unkillable for a period of time. Some believe that even in their enhanced state, they are uniquely vulnerable to weapons made of silver, though it's unclear whether this is true or simply a more modern rumor. Some Pishtacos take their feeding a step further. Instead of consuming the fat raw, they prefer to extract it carefully before repurposing it as fried chicharrones. Typically, these dishes are made with fried pork belly or pork rinds, though they can also contain chicken, mutton, or beef. Some specific variations of the legend involve the Pishtaco going as far as selling their delicious concoction to the other locals who are blissfully unaware that they are cannibalizing human fat. While some may see the element of desiring human fat as a strange spin on the typical formula of cannibalistic monsters, it makes sense in the context of the Peruvian region's history, where the preoccupation with body fat has a long tradition. Pre-Hispanic natives prized fat so much that they had a deity for it, known as Viracocha, meaning sea of fat. It was also commonplace in history to view fleshiness or excess body fat as signs of life, good health, strength, and beauty. Many illnesses were viewed as having roots in the loss of body fats, and the image of skeletal thinness was connected closely to imminent death. In this context, the Pishtaco's insatiable desire for human fat makes much more sense compared to what our modern views on it may be. On top of this, many speculated practices of the conquistadors during the Spanish invasion may have further influenced the glorification of human fat. Some reports infer that the conquistadors would practice treating their comrades' wounds with the corpse fats of the native people that were slain. Additionally, Spaniards are said to have killed natives and boiled their corpses to produce fat, which they would grease their metal muskets and cannons with, supposedly in an attempt to combat their weapons' quick rusting in the humid Amazon region. Andean Aboriginals may have feared these Spanish missionaries as the first Pishtacos. While inconclusive, it was believed that they also used the fat of those they killed to oil their church bells, in turn making them echo a deeper, richer, more sonorous sound. Some variations of the Pishtako legend have the creature outwardly appearing as a priest. While soft and innocent looking, they have the ability to lull you into a deep sleep with their prayers or with powdered human bones. While you're asleep, he quickly gets to work extracting the brown, hardened fat around your organs. Without killing you completely, you're left to your own devices, eventually waking up in an extremely weakened state. From there, you'll inevitably fall ill and die within a few days. In this version of the tale, the fat stealer uses what he's harvested from his victims for more practical uses than simply consumption. The supposed uses vary from tale to tale, but have been cited as ingredients for medicine, beauty products, machinery lubricant, or even used in the creation of holy oil for Catholic baptisms or candles within the churches. In modern times, the Pishtako is often referred to as being a gringo, or a person who is not of Hispanic or Latino descent, very oftentimes being white. Given the history of invasions in the region, the distrust for outsiders is certainly understandable, and may be a primary reason that the legend developed in the way that it has. Pishtako beliefs have subsequently affected international aid and assistance programs, such as the U.S. Food for Peace initiative. Several communities have rejected aid, citing fears that the real purpose of these programs was to fatten their children and later exploit them for their fat reserves. Natives have also attacked survey geologists working on the Peruvian and Bolivian Altiplano because they believed them to be Pishtakos. In 2009, the legend of Pishtakos was also cited as a contributing factor in the fabrication of a story by Peruvian police of a gang that murdered up to 60 people in efforts to harvest their fat. What do you think about the legend of the Pishtako? Could these fat-stealing parasites really exist? Or are they simply the continuation of long-standing beliefs in the Peruvian region? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you have any ideas on future videos or mysteries to cover, I'm all ears. Thank you so much as always for watching to the end. Hope you have a great day and stay tuned for next week's mystery.